Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. We got some quests bringing us to the other zones here before we get back to the main scenario quest. We will see precisely how much actually doing other things we end up doing here. Depends how long these bits of the quests are. We did a bit up in the previous area, moving forwards. So now we're out here. This is the only quest in this area. Let's see what Redwald has for us right now. We're here. We brought the thing. Going to places. Oh, her brother? Yes, he's here in Kurthus. I last saw him at the convictory. He was in an utterly foul mood. Lad is of noble blood, but with 2 older brothers, he is hardly first in line for the inheritance. He came out here to secure his own future by earning fame and glory slaying dragons. Yep. Well, that is something you can definitely do here. Out here. Slaying dragons in the Kurthus or Western Highlands. There's definitely plenty of dragons and such. Anyways. Quest is... Victory? There it is. Just underneath the house here. That's the convictory. Settlement and all that. And we can fly out here. There's also a pretty big win. Anyways. Head over here. See how they're doing their whole dragon slaying idea. We've slain lots of the dragons. It's been a whole thing. Fate happened in there. Not too worried about that. Let's see. Straight line right to where we need to go. Lovely stuff. Cool. Victory's down here. Noblewoman's brother. A noble youth. Are you up for the task of fighting dragons? We'll see. This place shall be the death of me. Whatever made me think I could survive out here. It's utterly freezing. And I have to stoke the campfire myself? What poor joke is this? Where are the servants? Yes, she's my sister. Why do you ask? What are you doing? She's worried about me. I think she just misses having me around to boss about. Like hells, I'm going back there. I full well intend to stay here and make a name for myself as a renowned dragon slayer. Then we'll see who bosses who around. And he's run off to fight some dragons. This is a good idea. Look at all the quests to these guys now, my goodness. Wild. And even more quests back over here. And a quest over here. That guy went out into the snow to go fight some dragons. And suddenly there are 8 more quests available. Really working it. Really working it up here. My goodness. Alright. You're quit. A devilish glint in his eyes. Mother invention. Good day, my lord. If it pleases, might you be so kind as to help me out with Summit? I'd be right indebted if you'd retrieve some Zoblin shells for me. There's ice Zoblins in the area. You can get the shells from them. I need at least 3 of them. I'm very related to the guy that just ran off into the snow, but sure. Supply lines. Lisey is looking for assistance in securing the convictory's supply lines. Ah, perfect timing. It's looking for a reliable hand. I was expecting a delivery from the Holy See, but it never arrived. Seems a nearby nest of Arcaronuses has been attacking the caravans, stopping them from getting here. The merchants aren't fool enough to send their goods unguarded, but their mercenary escorts can't handle an entire brood of dragons. If you were to slay 3 of the beasts, though, that should thin their numbers enough that they'd no longer pose a serious threat. Gentle. To the convictor go the spoils. Milan appears to be plotting something. Oh, good to see you. You know, just this morning I had a marvelous idea, and you're just the man to help me carry it out. Head out to the Slate Mountains to kill some of the Vinthers for me. 4 of them should be enough. Okay. And market. Unknown ultimatum. It's in the middle of a heated discussion. We will try it eventually. You'll have to answer once we do. Do you realize that your unit is the laughingstock of the convictory? I'll only wait so long for your answer. Did your mother never tell you not to eavesdrop? Well, seeing as you're already listening, do you think you could help me out with something? Sure. Demoniac is my commanding officer. I don't know what he's been plotting lately, but we haven't been sent out to hunt Dravanians for quite some time now. Every night the other units come back with more notches in their spears. We're just sitting around doing nothing. The longer we wait for orders from Demoniac, the more we get left behind. So we've decided to stop waiting. I'm planning to gather the troops and head out on our own to get a few kills under our belts. Do you think you could lend a hand? I here can fill you in on the details. She can seem a little odd sometimes, but she's a good girl. Okay. What is your plan? Yes, I'm Aelith. Who are you? Oh, you know, Warrior Light. Killed Nidhogg. All that. Understood. I was just about to gather the troops. A scout from another unit just got back. Says they were attacked by a dragon, a big one. This is our chance at a good kill. They're attacked at Red Rim to the south. Let's go. And they're off. Gonna go gather the troops. This is the troops, just you. Sure looked like that. My goodness. Okay. I guess we got a section off the map you haven't been to before. That's interesting. Quest over here. We also have quest down here in Falcon's Nest. Let's talk up there first. These pins off here. It's kind of like the edge on that side, or something. Let's see what we can get from these guys. Troubled Elzen. What's going on? The old man and the lake. The troubled Elzen is troubled. Wow. Have you ever been out to Oakham Landing? There's an old man there named Emont. He's my uncle. There's no good reason for him to be living out there with so many dangerous monsters. Do you think you might convince him to come here to Falcon's Nest and live here together with me? It would be a fair sight safer. Fair enough. Redwald. A Den of Evil. Redwald needs your help with an investigation. Master Sin, I have a request to make, if I may. My men and I keep a keen and constant eye on the heretics. There's one investigation we are working on they would like your help with. North of here lie the ruins of Hemlock. I have a man stationed at the gates there. Speak with him for further details. Okay. And something over here. Great. 2 scoops. Somewhat uneasy. You're still looking to help out? Sorry, but there's not really anything we need. Wait, no, there is something you can do for me. So apparently someone saw a bunch of sorbets wandering around nearby. There's supposed to be sorbets living around here. But if these rumors are true, we need to kill them off quickly before they get out of hand. Please look into this for me. Whoever saw the creatures must be around here somewhere, so you can find them and confirm their story. Okay. Someone is over here. Trussel. Guess if I saw sorbets nearby. Curious to know what prompted you to ask such a question. Besides, nobody I'd tell actually believes me anyway. I'm sure they were sorbets. I saw them wandering around Red Rim, just south of the Convictory. We can't just let them be. Those things multiply so quickly, so it won't be long before the snowfields are filled with those disgusting creatures. Please kill some of them. 24 should be enough for now. Just keep their numbers down so they don't get out of hand. Right. Something. There's stuff over here, stuff over here. Something up there. And this up here, all the way to there. Okay. A bit of a loop here. Something. Something's here. Zoblins. We find some enemies in multiple locations. That's always good. Fire! Oh. I stopped living. I'm dead now. Get some Zoblin shells. There you go. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Magic. Looks like there's too many other Zoblins around here. It's based on the map information. To find another one a little later. Oh, here's one. Magic. Oh. Not grabbing the aggro of the other ice Zoblin. Fantastic. Easy. Yeah. Okay. Icy. Out on the ice. No big surprises there. Okay. Up higher here. It's like more on this level for this quest. Or what have you. Here is If. Hi. Going after the large dragon over here? How goes the scouting? Scouts were attacked near here. Some of them were killed. Find one. Over there. In the giant hole? Could be in the giant hole. A rimmed corpse. How's it going? Not good? It's a corpse. Hostile presence. This is vengeful. Let's tank that. Worth it. This the big dragon. Fire. That was exceptionally slow. It was slowed or something. Got some skins. And all these materials for things again. You find a dead scout? And a dead dragon. A dragon? By yourself? Yes. That's your kill. You get the credit. Tell me how you did it. Fire. I must grow stronger. I must rise above the fools inhabiting this realm. Okay. Pretend you didn't hear that. Take that dragon back to Margit. I'll deal with the scout's body. That's probably fine. Whee! Okay. Scoops here. Turn the quest there. Run around and run around. Oh no, actual quest over here. Okay. Ah, these are these guys. Possibly sorbet specifically. At any rate. Get rid of them. Just sitting over there. Resistant. Come closer. Don't do that. Here. Oh, let's fight some more. Oh, 56. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, again. That's 2. Magic. It's a cast. Swift cast. It's very swift. Yep. Some hunks of gelato flesh. Sure. Definitely something out here. My goodness. And it's also helping. Alright. This thing does speed things up a little bit here. Magic up. That's level 4. Interrupted. Unfortunate. Back down to camp. Hey. Ah, welcome back. Something tells me you have a present for me. Dragon Fang. If you have a dragon, slain by your own hand. You got a lot of those. A dragon's fang. That's quite an achievement. You clearly know how to handle yourself in a fight. This fang is smaller than what I'd been led to expect. Perhaps the dragon you slew is not the one that attacked the scouts. Bigger dragons? Personal effects. We're gonna use your help again. I'm examining the dragon fang you recovered. I'm quite sure the beast you slew was not the one that attacked the scouting party. The survivor's report describes the dragon far too large to be the source of this fang. And from how this report describes it, several of the dead convictors are unaccounted for. The beasts in the mountains will make short work of unattended bodies. We must do what we can to confirm these soldiers as deceased for their family's sake. Return to Red Rim and hunt down the nearby Slate Yetis. Try to find anything we can identify as belonging to the fallen troops. If is on our way to Falcon's Nest to assist in the funeral proceedings, take what you find to her there. Let her know to expect you. It's up here again. We end up back in Falcon's Nest afterwards. Okay. That'll be something. We got those Zalman shells more? Yep. Almost entirely covered in ice crystals, this Zalban carapace remains cold to the touch long after the being removed from its former owner. Also, it's just cold out here. Oh no, these are marvelous. These are. Thank you so much. You see, I found some old cannons down at Camp Riversmeet, where they were in a right state when I found them. I'm fixing them up. Of course, I ain't got any cannonballs to fire out of them. But where there's a will, there's a way. These Zalban shells are hard as iron. You break them just right, you can leave a fiendishly sharp edge on them. Reckon if we fire that out of a cannon, it'll shred a dragon's wing to ribbons. Sounds like a very safe and good idea. Okay. Take care of the Yetis over here. Do our whole run round. You got any dead guy stuff? That. Or you can get just stunned too. That's good. That also works. Personal effects. And you guys actually do have some of the stuff. Noted. Oh. Once. Scan the map. A little cold. Nothing new around here, obviously. Looking over to find another Yeti. Come back there. It's no Yeti, that's for sure. Stunned again. Perfect. Yeah. This is a special guy. That's level 60. A techie. Let's not mess with that. Have a mini boss kind of guy. Not really what we want or need right now, honestly. Alright. Not here. This. You can even swiftly go while also moving there. It's so swift. That's pretty good. Let's stay nice and far away from that little 60 guy. Kind of getting up there in levels though, so it's not gonna even be too crazy at this stage. That's it. Main issue with like mini boss type guys and the boss type fates and stuff is having enough health. I know. That's it. Cool. Some stuff over here. Got one all the way up here. Loop around here. See what else we get. Back to town, back and around. Should be good. Well, 56 fate. That is a level appropriate. So we get more, like, seals or something. Reputation, business. Not currently the goals. Cool. So some guys over here, just the stuff up there. Plenty of things to deal with and problems to solve out in the cold here. There's somebody. Some of the guys? Yep. Finding plenty of the enemies just outside of the surface. That's okay. Gets it done. And so it shall. And so we shall. I see. Magic. More magic. That's kind of what we're doing here, obviously. Yep. Ogre horns. Neat. There's some very well-timed stuns here. They're totally doing on purpose. Obviously. Rush to target party member's side. Oh, let's cast it back. Yeah. That takes care of that. I wanted to go up this way and fight them around all these dragon popsicles. Goodness. Slate mountains. Let's just head over here. There's the dungeon. Dusk Vigil. Did that. Okay. There's definitely another chunk of something right here. That's interesting. Guess we must not have gotten the achievement for mapping this area. We don't have a piece of it uncovered here. Obviously. Rivers meet. In terms of half the places are at the river, it's more all the way over this way. That's something. Welcome landing. Okay. All the way over here. Very good. There's some sleep tramps right over there. Who are you and what do you want? Just checking in. Just helping. Need you back. Get out of here. These days it's dangerous no matter where you go. This is my home. I have no intention of leaving now. If we abandon every place we think looks dangerous, there'll be nowhere left to live. If you think this place is so dangerous, why don't you go and make it a little safer? Kill 3 of those tresses and he'll talk. Also has another quest. When the ice melts. Hunt is busy making something. Want to know what I'm making? Huh? Hardly matters. It's hardly of much use anymore. So it's just my way of keeping myself busy. Be that as it may, it takes time to make, and I'd hate to see it destroyed. Do me a favor and get rid of some of these sleep traps wander around here. These bastards are always causing problems. Kill 5 of the things, make it a lot easier for me to keep my home and belongings safe. Dangerous place. As is to be expected. Oh. Let's get it. Dead. Next. Started with a quicker spell to choke him if we get in faster. Also get the entire time we charge the spell to just be sit around, have a good time. It all works out. Another something is almost something. Working with the choke here. That's nice. It's 3 of them. 2 more to go. Oh. Easy. In terms of the experience we get, each one is some amount. But then the actual majority of XP comes from actually turning the quest in. Like 3,000 from this quest, fighting stuff. Then another 10, 12,000 for turning the quest in. In terms of efficient training, this will just be better off in dungeons if we actually cared about that. But I care more about getting only levels specifically. Go work on all the other classes that we don't already have. The high levels. No dungeons right off the bat though, so let's start with that. Thank you. You think I'm crazy, don't you, staying in a place like this? Any road, suppose I should tell you what I'm making. Long ago I used to recycle rigging and sell it to the ships that passed by here. You may not look it now, but this place was once a bustling hub of activity. Once all this ice melts, this place will be just like it was before. The ships will return, and their crews will be queuing up to buy rigging from me. And you'll be sure to have plenty of stock when that time comes. I'm sure that's gonna happen any minute now. Here's these guys. Aggressive. Let it on fire. Huh. I need 3 of these guys. Obviously very doable. That. This is actually difficult quests. Not too often. Casting something on us. That's fine. Here. This is the symbol of where it's at. It's a much larger area, with a lot more guys. That's fine. As long as we get them. That's the important part. Oh. Icy breath. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to abandon the area here. Really probably should. Oh, you actually went and killed them. Well, thank you. But I'm still not leaving. You go and tell that to my nephew. It's far safer out here than it is at Falcon's Nest. You say so. You say so. Oh. Let's pop into the area we haven't been to before. Always fun. We got some kind of buildings up here. And a grand... Okay, new location. This is Hemlock. Supply lines. Some of these. More dragon, you guys. Always something up here. Dragons, birds, or various things. Different kinds of dragons and dragons. So that's okay. Yeah. Clear them out in the ruins here. Let's see what the night hemlock. You guys. Oh. Just finding this new area was 5,000 more XP. It's pretty neat. Just trying to keep ahead of the levels. Reasonable plan. These big guys. Oh. And items. Slay them. And win. Next is over this way a little bit. And slightly down below. Just in this area. New location. Still isn't kind of the end of it. Where's me? How's it doing there, Knight? How's it going? So you are the man Sir Redwald sent. Very good. Received word that there are a number of heretics hiding in the ruins here. We suspect they are planning to establish a base of operations. Obviously, we cannot let that happen. We need you to infiltrate the ruins and confirm if the heretics are indeed hiding there. If they are, eliminate them. There should be 4 of them. Good luck. Oh, there weren't any heretics when we flew through just a moment ago, but I'm sure there are now. Some of these site locations. Can't see too much currently with the snow. That's okay. 4 heretics. 4 areas. Maybe just single heretics here. Heretic made it in. Oh. Goodbye, heretics. Next heretic. More of a sword and shield there. It's casting some defensive stuff. It's fine. We're stronger. Definitely just by 1 level, but still. Like, no damage. Gonna get the Chocobo back out, though. That'd be nice. And helpful. Oh. Get bumped. These. Nope. Another half an hour here. For 1 Gissel Green. Definitely something. Got this. Obviously. A gaunt figure. He did. And one more. Another heretic maiden. Clear this area out. Also kind of have like a pseudo piece going with the heretics now with Iceheart and all that, but always some extra heretics and all that. Okay. That's all that. Some quests over there. This doesn't look the same way as this part. Might be something else over here. There's a camp. Or maybe just a fire. If you look at a map here, it's all more around. It's kind of just here. Also, I still have the map in the area. There it is. Was this just the edge of here? It's definitely a great place to be standing. My goodness. And that is Map of the Realm, Kurthus Western Highlands. It also uncovered all of the area around, too. So you can kind of tell if you actually have the full thing uncovered. Good to know. Over here. Travania. Here. I haven't been here yet. Okay. Go turn in some quests, yeah. So some up at the Convictory too. So there really were surveys nearby. Thank you for thinning their numbers. That should keep them in check long enough for us to send a squad to make sure they're fully eliminated. She'll have to notify Sir Redwald immediately. There's not supposed to be any surveys around here. I guess we were just misinformed, unless, But whatever the case, we clearly need better reconnaissance and intelligence. Yep. Jumping. Turn in here. Were you able to convince my uncle to leave that awful place and come live here? Not really. So he truly has no intention of moving. That place is clearly very important to him. Just have to wait and see. Let's take this as a remuneration of your efforts. You may not have convinced him to leave, but at least you made him a little safer by dealing with some of those monsters. A little bit. We get money and stuff. No. Money and experience. Thank you, Masterson. It seems you completed your mission without incident. Unfortunately, with each passing day, the heretics recruit more poor pawns to come to their contemptible cause. There are many forms of heretic. While some are men of true conviction, devoted to the Dravanian horde, others are simply criminals who banded together and decide they have no choice, no place in Ishgard. Whatever the reasons may be, I cannot condone their actions. Though there is no denying that life in Ishgard can be hard. I'm going to appraise the situation. Give me what you found. Here are the chainmail scraps. Judging from the numerous tears and bite marks, the previous owner of this chainmail did not make it out of the suit alive. Thank you. Make sure these reach their families. How can I earn glory when it's not such petty, busy work? They won't be bossing me around when I... Pretend you didn't hear that. Report back to Target. Your mission's complete. They've got something they're planning. My goodness. Right. Back to the Convictory. All these over there. Report. Speak to the Rookery. Okay. Rookery is out in the mists. Separate area. Well, that's okay. Right over this area. anvils over there. Yep. Yep. Okay. It's gonna be... Well, let's just see how many more possible random waves of quests are in these areas. There's definitely less to do here since we went through the entire thing during the main scenario quest line. Like, stuff like over in Dravania, there's definitely areas that we haven't done too much in. And then definitely over in the Sea of Clouds, there's the entire upper northern half of the map there. We'll see. Ah, back already. Hope you didn't run into any problems. Literally flew here, it was very easy. That's good to hear. As soon as Anther returns, we can get to work improving our tactics for the next battle. She should be back soon. We got some pants. Pants we can use for anything. Okay. Amazing. Let's go for tanky pants. Titanium subtitles of fending. 56 tanky pants. And have they gotten back yet? Yeth absconds. I was growing increasingly worried about Aelith. Yeah. Yeth left Falcon's Nest quite some time ago, but I still see no signs of her. I hate to say it, but I think she went back to where you fought that last dragon. Got a really bad feeling about this. Do you think you could head up to Red Rim and make sure she's alright? Yeah, she definitely sounded like she had, if not a plan, then an idea. You slain them already. I knew I could count on you. Those creatures out of the way, I can move on to the next step in my plan. Mountains are littered with frozen dragon corpses, perfectly preserved. When I thaw them out, I should have no trouble in convincing everyone I killed them myself. I'll be heralded as the greatest dragon slayer in the land. Just you wait, you pompous nobles. I'll show you all. These guys all have some problems. Earrings. 139 earrings. Not too shabby. How do these compare to our current earrings? Plus 3 levels. Oh boy. Let's just get some kind of strengthier one for later. Remember the Fallen. One falling stares 1,000 yalms into the distance. My unit and I went. We were out hunting dragons at Red Rim. I was the only one to make it back. I need to pass on the bad news to their parents, but first, could you help me by gathering their things? Why? I already found various stuff from people that I got killed earlier. Thank you for taking care of those horrid beasts. Caravans should now be safe to make their way here at Moleston. All that's left is a matter of convincing those cowardly merchants that the path is safe. Don't worry though, I should be able to handle that much myself. Again. Alright. Belongings and find. This is Red Rim. Abandoned effects. These are the dragons that we're fighting? Big ice dragons? It's pretty noteworthy. In terms of dragons are concerned. Seem bigger, obviously. Ice dragons in the ice. Shocking. There we go. Match with victory. Ice dragon attacks us. Already gone. We are already gone. We're able to... Did you have any trouble finding their things? Boxes. Weapons and armor of fallen knights. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. These are definitely... I wouldn't have been able to get these myself. I would end up like them. Most of the troops here are just... They're all talk, you know? But those guys were really... They were really brave. It's just... We bit off more than we could chew. Return their things to their parents and let them know that those men were brave and valiant to the last. And necklaces. Oh. What is our current necklace? Plus 6 levels. Swapping plus 1 intelligence. That's super impressive. Strength and stuff. Alright. Find Aelith over here. So she's got eaten by a dragon. Or whatever her actual plan was here. Okay. We're right back across here. Not quite to the hinterlands. I've not made it there yet. Nice long way and all that. Anyways. Aelith, how's it going? Looks like it's going great. I failed! It's not safe here, run! Vengeful Wyvern. Sorry for dropping the attack on you. It's probably fine. It's dead now. Such a beast, slain before my eyes. I envy your strength. I used the dragon you slew to attract a stronger one. Tell us what the plan, I thought. But it bested me, I was too weak. Why? Why am I so weak? Too weak to challenge this examination, too weak to... Pretend you didn't hear that. Please give me the dragon's fang, I'll deliver it to Margit. Will you now? The fang, please. I'll deliver it to Margit. Dragon fang. Another dragon slain by my own hands. There you go. Thank you. I'll head back now. Yeah, they're gone. Assuming they actually could go back. Let's just run off on another one of their plans. Not the first time I've tried to lure out dragons with smaller dragons. Varying levels of success. That kind of plan. That's okay. Down we go. They're still not back. Finally, you're back. Did you find Aelith? Is she not here? Aelith really is impatient to prove herself. She has her reasons. Her lover was murdered by a nobleman. You can see why she's not happy with Ishgard as it is. Can't say I completely disagree with her. Else, I think you would be hard-pressed to find a lowborn who didn't share the sentiment in one way or another. Guess we're all like the heretics in our own way. I should probably stop talking. I hate to think what might happen to me if a nobleman overheard. Anyway, thank you for finding Aelith. Alright. Free boots. 139. Let's take the magical boots this time. Dragon skin boots of casting. Oh, magical. Let's put those on. So why not? New boots. Equip them. Looking good. Empty. Missing tooth. Anyone wants to know where Aelith is? Good question. So where is Aelith anyway? You said you found her, but I still haven't seen her. Yeah. Huh? She took the dragon thing and headed back here before you. Well, she never came back here. What's she playing at this time? Please head back to Red Rim. It's the last place she was sighted. Maybe she's still around there somewhere. Please hurry. I couldn't defeat that dragon, so I'm gonna lure in a larger dragon, which I'll totally be able to defeat this time. A lot of these would-be dragon slayers are not very reliable, are they? My goodness. Same spot again. Any hints of where they went? Maybe they're dead now. Would not be surprised. Oh, there's a dead dragon. Decaying wyvern. Probably the wyvern we slayed. What do we got? Didn't bring this to go get a bigger dragon. There's multiple dragons. Wow. Anyways. Vengeance. Poison something. Hum. No sign of Aelith. Well. A spear there or something. Yeah, they're probably fine. Everything's fine. I'm sure. And back down here. Shouldn't come back? No. Do you find Aelith? Was she there? Nope. No sign of her. I see. What the seven hells is she thinking? A noble purpose. Or wants to try a new strategy for finding Aelith. Where could she be? We'll never find Aelith if we don't even know where to look. Ask the troops around the Convictory, see if anyone has seen her. Yeah. Yes, scout here. Aelith? Yes, I was just on patrol. Saw her walking around with some noblemen. Two of them were out to the northeast, out towards North Star. The nobleman that walked out into the fort is to start. Aelith? She's that odd girl, yes? I've not seen her lately, no. Why, something happened? Oh, probably. Oh, Aelith? I thought nothing of it. It's been quite a while since the last I saw her. It's not unusual for soldiers on mission to be away from camp for some time. Okay. Out this way, you say? Okay. Yes, this whole mess of stuff started when we came here and talked to a noble. We just ran off in this kind of direction. We're all the way at the edge of this. Adjoining area of Sea of Clouds on this side. Interesting. Well, let's see what they're doing. It's a boat. Everything's very frozen. Down again, huh? Chase me down for the Dragon Fang. You're too late, I don't have it. Try to trade the Fang with a nobleman. He offered me power, status. I was a fool. He tricked me. Took the Fang from me. Nothing to show for it. My beloved was framed for theft by a nobleman. The trial was a farce, trial by combat. The nobleman died instantly, painlessly in the calamity. That's when I realized you can't change this world except from the top. I have to climb higher. To raise my status through merit, I have to... You don't have to. Aelith, you're no different to me. I want to change this rotten nation too. I'm frustrated by how slow Enix is to take action. But he explained to me that change doesn't have to come from the top. And from the bottom of society we can bring about change. Even with what little power we have, work together, we can make a difference. Please, Aelith, will you fight with me? Help me change Ishgard? We might be noble, shining dragoons, but we can do it. Alright, I thought I was alone. I was so focused on changing the world, I didn't see the allies by my side. Let's fight together. Target. Thank you for all your help, adventurer. Please meet us back at the Convictory. I'd like to speak with you further. I'm not out here in the middle of the cold and the wilderness. Okay. And despite what they said, we are actually in the process of changing Ishgard from the top here, so it really does work out better if you have the power to do so. And all that. Something. Sigh. Back to the Convictory. And whether it was that noble that was out here earlier, hard to say. They're already gone, so that's what it is. Okay. Turn this in here. Almost there. Flight does make things a little bit better. Where'd they go? Over here now? Demonic. Hello again, and thank you again. Truth be told, I hardly feel I had the right to speak to Aelith as I did. When you first approached me, I was speaking to a nobleman from another unit. He was asking me to abandon Demonic's unit and join him. I was planning on doing it too. Demonic never put me on the front lines where all the glory is. When I asked for your help to start killing dragons and getting glory in combat, it's mostly to see how Demonic would react. I decided that, if I proved myself completely capable in frontline combat, and he still left me in the support unit, just handling supplies, I'd leave his unit and take the other nobleman up on his offer. But while we were searching for Aelith, Demonic said something to me that made me reconsider. So that any fighting force is made of frontline fighters and the troops behind that support them. Frontlines can never feel safe if they can't rely on their support to be there when needed. That's why he puts his strongest, most valuable troops in support positions. He's no fool. He has carefully considered where each soldier can do the most good. Once I realized this, I realized there's no shame in supporting my unit. Just as warriors can make a difference from either the front or the rear of a battle, so too can we change Ishgard from either the top of society or the very bottom. I truly believe this. I want to fight together with Aelith to achieve it. It's a pity we lost the Dragon Tooth, that nobleman. We can let this drive us to gain even greater trophies from even greater dragons. Thank you again, adventurer. Okay. Demonic. A war without end. Demonic wants to talk to you about his plans to attract dragons. Great plan. It's worked out very well so far. Firstly, please let me apologize. The corpse of the wyvern you slew has been stolen. Of course it has. There is a place, the Dreaming Dragon, that holds great importance to the Ravanians. Placed the body there and waited for a great and powerful dragon, but none appeared. The corpse, however, disappeared. We can only assume that someone slipped in under cover of night and stole it. We're conducting an investigation now, if you're willing. We greatly appreciate your assistance. Let's do here for the information. Oh boy. The investigation into this missing wyvern body? We already know who the bloody thief is. Remember the nobleman that stole the dragon fang from Aelith? Well, it seems he found out about your plan and is doing what he can to interfere. Trying to steal another's achievement is really, truly detestable. But be that as it may, we plan to try resolving this amicably through negotiation. In fact, we've talked to the man already, and he has put forth his conditions. I imagine he wants to be put in charge of the operation, does he? Indeed he does. Demonic, what would you have us do? Know that whatever you decide, you have your entire unit's unwavering support. I can go deal with this. This puts us in quite a difficult situation. We can't just let that man take credit for all our hard work, but we also have a duty to fight back against the Dravanian horde at all costs. I want this victory to belong to the troops that fight under my command, but we also can't let an opportunity like this, an opportunity to slay a great ancient dragon, pass us by. I think we all understand how you feel, Demonic. Thank you. Just makes it a little easier. We have no choice but to meet his demands. Meet with this nobleman myself and tell him that we agree to his terms. Please find Saint-Thomas and let him know of this development. Take command of the unit and is a dream dragon leading the search for the slain wyvern. Okay. This part is just continuing here. It's like the main through line of this. Just keeps going. A few other just individual bits. Aelith. Dead guys. Eh. Gods! It's all gone to hells! Some idiot Nolan came up claiming to be in charge of the unit. He had the wyvern corpse with him. But before I could tell him what I thought of his claims... I see. Well, that explains who the nobleman was, and why he thought he was in charge. Narek is the type who would yield control if he meant slaying a dragon. Unfortunately, I fear the situation may have been complicated somewhat. For, you see, while he and I were arguing, a huge monstrous dragon swooped down. An Ashtara, I think it was. Well, it had killed the nobleman before I could blink. As soon as it had arrived, it was flying away with the dead wyvern in its claws. He also was addressing the aftermath. Do you think you could lend her a hand? Alright. This corpse was the nobleman that tricked me. He turned tail, tried to save himself. Tried to make off with a dragon bone. See if you can't find it. If you do, take it back to Temanac. Wyvern bone. More dead guys over there. Oh. Well, that was a bust. My goodness. Fate. Goodbye, Fate. Not right now. Yep. Yep. An Ashatara attacked the nobleman. That explains it then. We just received word that a large detachment of the Dravanian horde is heading towards the Convictory, and they're being led by a large and ancient dragon. Must be a retaliatory attack by the Ashatara. We must do something about it. We're not ready to fend off an attack of that size just yet. Perhaps the wyvern bone could attract the Ashatara and draw the force it leads away from the Convictory. I'll deal with it. Here, I've placed a mark on your map. Take the bone there and distract the Ashatara. That should buy us the time we need to mobilize our forces, strengthen our defenses, and meet the Dravanian horde head on. You say so. And I'll go put it right next to the dungeon. Okay. Sure. Still plenty of dragons out here. Not completely resolved by any means. Getting there though, kinda. Kinda. Alright. Destination. Wyvern bone. Giant femur of a wyvern. How do you expect this to fit into your traveler's bag is a mystery. Best left for another time. We got a lot of space, don't worry about it. Place the bone. We lie in wait. How big a dragon we talking here? I've seen some pretty big dragons. Alright. Fire! Fire! 3 specifically. There. Like rock ball kind of thing. Anyways. Dragon down. Taking this wyvern bone back though. Leader of the attack defeated. The rest of the Dravanian horde isn't too much of a problem. In theory, these guys could slay some dragons. Maybe. We do most of the work here. Anyways. We're gonna use this femur here to get more dragons. Something. Good work. The time you bought us, we were able to prepare a defense and drive off the horde's attack. Did you cover the wyvern bone? Yep. Still here. Still somehow fits in my bag. Well, there you go. Seems the bone was effective bait. What happened to the Ashtara? Killed it, didn't I? Haha, why did I even ask? You only needed to slow the thing down, but I suppose I should have expected no less from the man that slew the primals. We need to inform the Holy See of what has happened, both of the unfortunate accident that befell one of their nobles, and of the glorious victory over the Dravanian horde, shared by both yourself and my unit. I can only hope that this victory will draw attention to the fighting strategy that allowed it, the cooperation between the front line and the logistical troops supporting them. It will change the way the convictors fight. It would make this place not for fallen nobles and starving paupers to run to, the home of an elite fighting force gloriously defending Ishgard from the Dravanian onslaught. Ah, so this was your plan all along. This is but one step in a much greater plan. And it was a step that someone like Sir Aymeric, someone far removed from the actual fighting itself, is not able to take. Step by step, we can change Ishgard for the better. That's my goal. We'll be fighting at your side, demoniac. For Ishgard, and for you, and more than anything else, for myself. You're loyal, Margit. And that's a good thing. It's only for the loyalty of troops like you that I'm here. You know, I don't see Sinaloa or Aelith around. Should probably try and find them. You'd be glad to know that you're safe. Okay. Where could they be now? Over there? Actually came back, huh? Brilliant. You keep looking at your hand, Aelith. What's the matter? Yeah. It's a ring. It was left to me by a woman I cared for during the aftermath of the calamity. She would look at it when she knew she was dying. She told me seeing it let her know she was still alive. Wait, that ring? The seal on that ring. It's the coat of arms of my house. The one you cared for, was that my mother? Your nobility? Nobility? No. Well, technically I suppose I am. My father was a knight in the service of House Hillinart, but after the great failure at the Steel Vigil, after the dishonor of failing in his mission, he was stripped of his rank. The shame was all too great for him. He took his own life. Left with neither money nor prestige, my mother fled, and you, it seems, cared for her at the end. But what are you doing here? To be honest, I came here looking for a noble death. Filled with hatred for Ishgard, for the nobility, for my family, I was ready to give up. But this last great battle has made me reconsider. Me too. Growing up in the Broom, I hated all those things and more. Do you think we can do it? Change Ishgard, that is? Popper and nobleman working together? I think we can, one day. But even now, you and I are here together, speaking as equals. Just as I have changed my mind, so too might this nation and its people change, wouldn't you agree? Maybe. Because of what I'm doing. We still have much to work at. One day, those at the bottom will bring about change in those at the top. Till that day, hold onto that ring, Aelith. It's all working out, sorta. It's probably fine. Should be great. What an incredible coincidence. Maybe even fate, perhaps. Whatever it may be, if Sintralaw and Aelith are going to work together for the sake of the future, that's enough for me. Thank you yet again for all your assistance and cooperation. I was busy taking stock after battle. She too deeply appreciates all you've done for us. I hear that even Aymeric has expressed his thanks to you. Doubt I can ever fully repay you for all you've done. If you ever need our help, I'll gladly do what I can. Calm. Mission critical hit, direct hit rate. Crit. Yeah, there you go. That is that entire bit of there. From a noble to a dragon attack defeated. Everything in between. Next up, you pop over to the Rookery. It's a bit of a flight from Zenith here. see if they have a whole bunch of stuff for us to do out in the churning mists. Seems to be likely. We will see. Next time. Goodbye.